Energy costs continue to rise. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, electricity prices are up nearly 30% over the last 5 years. But smart thermostats are one way you can help reduce energy use in your home and lower your bill. First Alert 4's Avery Martinez toured a home in Belleville to see firsthand how an energy audit and a new smart thermostat can make a big difference.
Older and mobile homes can be big concerns for energy usage and for energy loss. That's where energy audits and smart thermostats can help. These audits try to find areas where heat and AC escape through cracks or other open areas.
If there's any type of hole or big section that we have to replace, that's usually a big part of the ceiling that we do here.
Experts say even a few degrees difference or too much space can impact energy use and cost. Installers say smart thermostats allow you to take more direct control of your power use and hopefully lower your bill. It only takes a short time to switch out an old thermostat with a new one. Because a smart thermostat is designed to help you build an energy schedule, setting times for it to turn off and on, you're not constantly burning electricity or gas. In turn, you're saving money for shutting off HVAC systems when you're not home or even when you're on vacation. Because of how useful these smart tools can be, SSP provides audits and thermostats to older residents in Illinois in several ways. They partner with Ameren, Illinois, on this project. With older homes, energy loss is a real challenge. And for seniors living on a fixed income, that's an even more difficult situation. SSP believes the smart thermostats and audits offer many benefits for seniors trying to live alone. The temperature can be controlled from a mobile device, and planning energy use can reduce the bills. And new equipment installed via the audit can improve safety.
So then that's why we make sure that we have a good exhaust fan in so that air can filter outside.
I'm poverty level income, and I do get 2 stipends. It still isn't enough, of course, but I make do. And anytime you can lower your energy bill, of course, it helps out.
SSP says many of the people they serve do not have the resources to upgrade their energy system on their own.
They're so happy and so grateful that we were able to come in and make their home more energy efficient, and they can stay where they're comfortable, where they feel safe and secure.
You can find more about smart thermostats, rebates, and SSP programs for Illinois on the First Alert 4 website. For First Alert 4, I'm Avery Martinez.
And some smart thermostat models can scan a room and find how many people are in it and automatically shut itself off or reduce air conditioning if no one is home. That can also connect to your cell phone, and when you leave, it can change the output. These features are always optional.